friends, I'm the Saxophone Oracle. This week I want to talk about how to trill on saxophone and why we should be practicing our trills. A trill, what is a trill? Trill is simply going back and forth between two notes fairly quickly. That's about it. We see this more in classical music. We don't see it or hear it too much in jazz. I like to use trills a lot. I think it's a neat effect when I'm coloring melodies or different effects when I'm playing. We hear it sometimes. Players like Cannonball Adderley do little shaky trill kind of things like things like that we've heard. There's various places that we hear trills, but it's more of a classical thing. But the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I did a little Instagram post a while back, and after I posted it, it was kind of joking about, just something we could work on or practice. But the more I thought about it, I thought, this really is something useful, specifically for finger placement and finger technique. We're always talking about it's important to have good finger technique, meaning don't have your fingers going all over the place. They should remain close to the keys, if not on the pearls at all times, right? I've mentioned this before, but the saxophone key opens a certain amount. So we don't need our fingers to be coming off any farther than the amount the key opens. And by getting used to this and playing this way, it's going to allow us to play much more cleanly and at faster tempos, things like that. But it's a difficult thing for a lot of beginners to keep those fingers on the keys. So by practicing trills, by going back and forth between either by semitone or by tone, it's a great way to isolate the technique and focus on the specific fingerings, whatever combination it is. And, we can really focus on just the fingering aspect. We're not thinking about the scale or the arpeggio. It's just we're going between two notes. So how to go about practicing trills? Like anything else, start very slowly. Make sure you have good sound. Make sure you're using proper technique, going back and forth. I would suggest, as with many things, doing it with a metronome. Put the metronome 60 beats per minute. Start slowly. Alternate between the two notes, quarter notes, then increase to eighth notes, then to triplets, then to 16th notes, then to quintuples, sextuples, etc., until we can get it fast and clean with really good technique. No extraneous finger movement. Whatever it is, that's a terrible example because I'm really not fantastic at trills, certainly not on between all the notes, but it's a great thing to work on and practice. And being able to do it all over the horn, isolating it like that, is going to really help us get comfortable with a proper finger technique. So in addition to doing it slowly like that with a metronome, I would say practice your chromatic scale that way, That's really tough going between E flat and E. So you get the idea. And that's what I wanted to talk about this week. Short and sweet. Practicing trills are really useful. If we come across them in our music, we'll be able to play them with relative ease, and it's going to help us so much with having proper finger technique. I'm the Saxophone Oracle. That's what I wanted to talk about. I hope you found the information useful. I hope you found it informative. As always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. I wish you a great week. Happy practicing. See you next Tuesday. Bye for now.